So you're planning a trip to Japan? Awesome. Now, for just a second, forget the temples, forget the shrines. The one place you absolutely have to understand to have the best trip is the Konbini. In this explainer, we are going to unlock everything you need to know to become a true Konbini master.
And listen, that is not an exaggeration. We're not just talking about a place to grab a snack. Konbini are like these 24/7 hubs of pure efficiency. They're spotlessly clean, and they are packed with services that are going to make your trip smoother, safer, and, oh yeah, way more delicious. They really are a core part of the Japan experience.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll get into what makes the Konbini so special. Then we're going to meet the three major players you'll see everywhere. After that, the fun part. We'll dive into the must-try foods, cover some total game-changer hacks for travelers, and finally, I'm going to give you your own personal Konbini mission. Let's do this. So, what makes these places so special that they get called magic infrastructure? Well, it's this amazing combination of incredible product quality and a whole range of services that go way, way beyond what you'd ever expect from a simple corner store.
You know, the best way to think of a konbini is like a little concentration of all of Japan's greatest strengths. You've got that perfect quality control, a mind-blowing range of services, and that famous Japanese hospitality and attention to detail, all wrapped up in one brightly lit, welcoming package.
Now you're going to see Konbini on pretty much every corner, but the whole scene is really dominated by three major chains. And here's the thing, each one has its own vibe, its own unique philosophy and strengths. So let's get to know the main players.
See? Each of the big three really does have its own personality. You've got 7-Eleven, which is just laser-focused on amazing, high-quality food you can't get anywhere else. Then there's Lawson, which is kind of like this cozy little stop with an unbelievable selection of sweets. And FamilyMart, well, they lean into being super approachable with all the classic snacks you know and love. Knowing this stuff really helps you choose where to go.
All right, let's get to the best part, the food. It's so cool to see how those different philosophies actually translate into their signature items. These are the absolute you-gotta-try-them snacks that you need to hunt down.
7-Eleven's real superpower is the incredible quality of its ready-to-eat meals. I mean, thanks to their almost obsessive temperature and freshness control, their bento boxes and onigiri rice balls taste like they were literally just made. But the real star of the show, the one thing you have to get, is their hot snack, the Agedori.
And you can just feel the passion in this recommendation, right? The author says it rivals specialty chicken shops. I mean, that's a huge statement for convenient store-fried chicken. And that alone puts the Agedori right at the very top of our must-try list.
Now, if you have a sweet tooth, Lawson is basically heaven. Their Uchi Cafe sweets line is legendary. It's like pastry shop quality. But they don't just stop at sweets. They bring these really refined, interesting flavors to their savory stuff too, like their very special wafu or Japanese-style tuna mayo onigiri. Okay, so this is not just any old tuna mayo. The secret is this dashi-infused seasoning that makes it uniquely Japanese and, as the author says, absolutely exquisite. And that premium roll cake, it's described as something that has captivated the country. That's basically a national obsession. That's all you need to know. You gotta try it.
FamilyMart is the undisputed champion of those comforting, classic hot foods. Their Famichiki fried chicken is a legend in its own right. But our author's top pick is actually a seasonal specialty, one that promises a truly unforgettable experience.
And this is what's so cool. This recommendation is about more than just how it tastes. It's about the entire experience. Just picture it. It's a cold day, and you've got this perfectly steamed, savory meat bun warming your hands and your soul. That's a core memory right there.
All right, so you know what to eat. Now, let's unlock the Konbini's full potential as a traveler's toolkit. Think of it as your secret weapon. Here are 5 pro-level hacks that are going to make your trip so much easier.
We're going to cover how to pay like a total pro, how to stay connected when you need it most, get cash easily, use hot snacks as a clever life hack, and even turn the store into your personal travel secretary.
First up, payments. So, Japan can be a pretty cash-heavy country, but the fastest, slickest way to pay at a konbini is with a transit IC card, like a Suica or Icoca. You just tap and go. Seriously, you'll save so much time not fumbling with coins, and you'll feel just like a local.
Next, let's talk connectivity. Trust me, the Konbini is an absolute lifesaver when your phone is dying or you desperately need Wi-Fi.
All the major chains offer free Wi-Fi. And here's the real pro tip. If you can find a store with one of those little eat-in areas, you can often find a power outlet to get a crucial emergency charge. Total game changer.
And now for what is arguably the single most important travel tip in this entire explainer. Japan is still very much a cash-based society, and finding an ATM that will actually accept your international card can be a total nightmare. Unless, of course, you know the secret.
Just burn this into your brain. 7-Eleven is your best friend for cash. Their 7-bank ATMs are specifically designed to work with a huge range of international cards, and they have full multi-language support. It is without a doubt the most reliable and stress-free way to get Japanese yen.
Okay, here's a simple but absolutely genius life hack. On a cold day, that hot can of coffee or that freshly steamed Nikuman you just bought, it's not just for eating, it's also a perfect temporary hand warmer. It's just a small but really thoughtful piece of Japanese ingenuity. And finally, you know that complicated-looking machine you see in the corner? That thing is secretly your personal travel agent. You can use it to book tickets for museums or concerts, and maybe even more importantly, you can print out documents or QR codes right from your email. Having that physical copy can often make getting into venues in Japan a whole lot smoother. Okay, you now have all the knowledge of a seasoned Konbini master. You are ready. It's time to accept your mission. So, what do you say? Are you ready to use all this knowledge to make your trip more comfortable, way more delicious, and just full of these amazing little discoveries? Here it is, your mission, should you choose to accept it. You've got to try each of these signature items. But hey, don't stop there. The real magic of the Konbini is that it's always changing, always evolving. So always keep an eye out for those unique private brand products and the amazing seasonal items. Happy exploring!